Did you see the John Oliver piece
I did.
on your old name?
I did.
I laughed.
Listen,
it was hilarious.
I can laugh at
The John
I
Oliver
can laugh
thing
at
was
this. And by the way, my
hilarious.
father can laugh at himself. And
Is it
that's
true
what's great about it.
Is it true the name used to be Travis? Help me, Trump.
I think in Germany, it was something like that. But like we didn't change it. It was you come across the immigration. They say, well, we can't pronounce it, so here's your name. So
John Oliver did a whole piece where they figured out that Donald Trump's name really was Drumpf back in the day, his ancestors, and did a whole piece on it. It was really funny and well done. But it also comes across that he doesn't really like your dad too much.
Boy, the left is really
I don't know.
panicking.
Well,
The
not
left
only
is
the left, but
panicking.
that's like UK left. And, their right is like Hillary Clinton. You know what I mean? So it's and doing business over there, it's rough. I mean, you can't get anything done.
But you saw it?
I did, yeah. No, listen, we
Did
have
you laugh
no
at all,
issue.
or were you just like?
Well, listen, I mean, some of the stuff is so, when they talk about, a business record that's 40 years, they talk about, they don't talk about 1,000 deals that are awesome. They talk about 3 that don't work out. And if you talk to any business guy who's ever done anything, hey, we have failures. We learn from them. The early 90s. Guess what? That's why we weren't over leveraged during the last cycle. So during the last downturn, we turned it into a positive instead of a negative. Like we learned from those mistakes.
Yeah.
So they talk, well, this was a failure. This was a failure. Well, talk about the 1,000 successes. I mean, we have successes now in business. I talk, I call the real estate guys that I'm used to dealing with. Well, hey, why don't we talk about this? This was the #1 selling project in X, country or X. No, that's not a story anymore. Well, why? If you have a negative. Meanwhile, those same people, I have people coming up to me in the gym saying, listen, I was a lawyer on the other side of like a deal that, it was fine. Like people sue each other. It happens. The New York Times is calling me just asking for dirt. Do you have something that we can run with? Like it's so disingenuous. The process isn't ridiculous.